Hello everybody, I'm making my video about confession. So what's so important about confession? It keeps us close with God and union and in right standing with Him. We are the righteousness of God, and in order to be in right standing with Him, we have to confess our sins to Him and one another to be free of the guilt and shame that we carry along with us. And some of the reasons that we avoid confession is shame and condemnation. David Wilkerson said in his video that we can go around a merry-go-round full of failure and repeats over and over, and we just think to ourselves, why would I confess when I'm just gonna make another mistake and I'm just gonna do the same thing, over and over and over? A little bit of an insanity on that. And a lot of times we make promises that we can't keep. We might find ourselves saying, God, I'm never gonna do this again. If you help me, please forgive me. And you tell someone, I did this, and we make a promise to ourselves, I'm never gonna do it again. It was horrible. And then we make the same mistake, and that separates us from God and separates us from wanting to get close to God because of our own personal failures and thoughts of failures and the shame that goes along with that. And another thing he said was the blanket of guilt that we put upon ourselves. So a person that I confess to is my husband. I actually find that he's the easiest to confess to. Didn't used to be that way, but we've been married for 10 years and he truly is my best friend. I feel safe confessing to him because through it all, I think we have a relationship where we just accept one another for who we are and despite what we've done. And because I think we realize we just both are full of mistakes and choices that we don't really want to make, but we do, and it's something that we talk about a lot. I'll confess to my husband and say, today I said something horrible to this person and I shouldn't have, and I thought about it and I can't take it back, but that definitely wasn't glorifying God in my choice. And he makes it really easy for me to confess because he'll just listen, and sometimes he won't say anything, sometimes he will. He'll ask a question about, well, what do you think you could do next time? Or truly the love of God is inside of him speaking to me, and I really appreciate him. And I continue to plan to confess to him as well. He is my life partner and my joy, and sometimes I'll confess to my best friend too, but my female best friend. But there's something special about confessing to your husband, and it brings us a lot closer to each other too. And one thing I want to encourage everyone is that think of confession as a means to accept who you are and accept that God will change you, because you'll never be able to change yourself, and you're changing into the image that God designed you for and God prepared for you, and you shouldn't be afraid of the consequences, and you should just embrace them instead.